Tonight, an important story for all of us about the health of our eyes.
We all know vision is sacred, but often we take it for granted. I know I certainly took it for granted until an eye injury led me to the eye doctor for the first time in about a decade. Now, on that day, I learned that I have glaucoma. Of course, I was shocked. I was scared, unsure about my future. Now, if you catch this in time, this can be treated and your vision can be saved. But sadly, half the people who have this in America don't even know it.
Look right at the tip.
While having a routine eye exam a few months ago, Calvin Blanton got some shocking news too. He has glaucoma. He's one of about 1.3 million new cases expected to be diagnosed over the next decade.
Probably, an individual feels like, well, as long as I'm seeing fine, there's been no change in my eyesight, but yet and still, I have the glaucoma.
There's no cure for glaucoma, but with treatment, any damage can be greatly reduced over time. Calvin's doctor, Paula Newsom, who also has glaucoma, told me it starts with too much pressure in your eye.
What that increase in pressure does is it compresses the nerve. So you start out with a nerve with a wide open field of vision, and it starts compressing it.
But many people do not see their eye doctor on a regular basis to get their pressure checked. In my case, I had LASIK vision correction and figured since my vision's good, I don't have to go to the eye doctor anymore. That was a huge mistake, one that a lot of people make.
Over 3 million Americans have glaucoma, but only half of those people know it. So that's 1.5 million people slowly losing vision, and they may have no idea. And glaucoma is 6 to 8 times more common in African Americans than Caucasians. And this affects people of all ages, from newborns to seniors.
This is not just something that older people need to worry about.
Exactly. It really isn't. I have patients as young as 10 with glaucoma.
Glaucoma is often called the silent thief of sight because people will not notice the symptoms until the condition is moderate or advanced. That's because the vision is lost from the outside inward slowly over time. If they find it early on, doctors can slow down or prevent vision loss with medications or surgery. But if you wait until you notice vision loss,
by the time a person is aware that they have it, it's already done damage, and it's typically too late.
Calvin is still digesting the news about his glaucoma, but he told me he'd rather know than not know. And he has this thought for anyone avoiding the eye doctor.
You probably take your eyesight for granted, but it can be taken away from you. And how would you adapt to that?
Yeah, I wasn't sure I wanted to share this personal detail. I went back and forth for years about this. We've talked about it, but I figured if I can do this story and inspire some people to get to the eye doctor, I could save one person's vision. It's worth it.
Definitely worth it. So what do you do for your glaucoma?
All I do is take drops, which for me is no big deal. I've worn contacts before, so I just take drops. My pressure is down and under control. They look at my optic nerve once a year and check my field of vision. I haven't lost any vision, so that's good. Hopefully, over time, we can just keep it from progressing. It may advance a little bit by the time I'm 80 years old or 70 years old, but you just gotta know you have it to do something about it.
And so the takeaway for all of us is to see our eye doctor regularly, even if we feel like we have great vision.
Yeah, like I said, I had the LASIK done, so I was like, I'm good on the eye doctor. Not a smart thing to do, but I burst a blood vessel in the white part of my eye, and I said I better go to the eye doctor, and that's how they discovered it. I sometimes thank that injury for happening because I might not have gone back, but everything should be fine. But just get your pressure checked. I talked to somebody the other day in their 20s who was diagnosed with it. So again, this is not just something for people 55 and above. Everybody needs to go.
All right. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.